I knew from the start that my game screen is not ideal yet. Thanks to Pandora Box's short tutorial guidance, I can now try to fix that. Contrary to what I thought, the settings is actually in project and not editors. Right now I'm just following his footsteps. And here's the last step and it should be done. I know it was a bit too zoomed in because I did add that to my camera 2D. Here is me fixing that. I now want to test simple camera follow by nesting the camera under my player node. Cool, works just like in Unity. Something I've learned from DevWorm, activate position smoothing. Nice. Why did I fail on day 8? I tried to make a custom movement function and realized how flawed my vector understanding is. By the help of this official Godot's guide, I finally understood what's wrong. I always thought of vectors as just coordinates for position. While it's not actually wrong, it limits my brain to work with vectors. Vectors are actually comprised of direction and magnitude, and the vectors itself can just use digits of 1, 0, and -1 to be pure direction as unit vectors. Time to test my newfound knowledge about vector. Here I created a very simple new project. I'll just use Godot's icon SVG as my controllable, as I now knew that vector can be pure direction or have magnitude or speed when its values are bigger than 1, which also means that constant speed variable will always give my vector a magnitude from their multiplication result per frame caused by the process function updates. I further want to test this vector knowledge by making my player follow a leader that I can control using input keys. Now I understand that to work with movements and use vector effectively, I'll always need a direction and speed variables to move something using either its position from node 2D or velocity from character body 2D. I can then programmatically calculate or scale the vector direction within the process built-in function. Using the class name leader, I made sure that my player can later easily get its reference using export. And here I'm trying to get the distance between leader and my player, then display it with rich text node. Here it is, my player is now following my leader's movement. To further solidify my understanding about vector, today I'm trying to implement player movement using mouse click. Here I'm using unhandled input to read my mouse click input and assign the mouse global position to my mouse position variable. And then assign velocity to direction times speed to move my player using move and slide. Something's wrong. The icon is vibrating when stopped. That probably means that I have to set the vector to 0 when the mouse and player's vector distance are near. There you go, some hiccups at the start, but it's working. Since I'm already knee-deep in basic vector, I thought why not learn rotation too? Rotation is basically using float data type to represent angles, either in radians or degrees, and my brain just clicked that rotation can have its own direction. It's a testament to my bad mathematical foundation since childhood. Here I set my rotation speed too high. Test again using left and right inputs. And now I'm implementing separate movement with up and down inputs and its own movement speed. To emulate this, success. Now, just like moving with mouse click, I want my rotation to follow my mouse position. Since rotation is a float and I can simply change my direction to angle using dot angle method from factor 2 type. Whoa! Again, forgetting to reduce my rotation speed as it's different from move speed in nature. Look at that. Nice. Here I forgot to use move and slide in my player 2 scene script, hence why my player 1 that has move and slide is the one that's moving. Remove player 1 from view for now, and here it is with movement. Cool.